What's up, YouTube? And this is the real Chase Blackburn. Just wanted to kind of start the first series of this video diary thing, starting a journey in my life. And I just wanted to kind of document along the way and kind of see where it goes, see what it does. Just kind of give a little backstory about myself. We'll have to take it back, about 10 years ago. Sitting on the couch, being lazy, being overweight, just kind of looking at my surroundings and being content, just being content with the way that things were going, doing what every other person does, living an average life where you're going to a 9 to 5 or, working 10 hours, 12 hours a day just to try to make things, work out, try to make ends meet. Pay the bills. It seems like once you get into doing those things, you get complacent, you get content. Like I said, you realize that your life is kind of going in a one-track motion. I just wasn't happy, is what it kind of boiled down to, with my job, with the way that my life was going in general. When I was younger, had all these huge goals. I want to be a professional football player. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go to a great school. Somewhere along the way, it got lost. And I think that you're pressured so much to have a regular career, have a normal job, that you take what you can get, and once you're going through the emotions of everyday life and pretty much just wishing the day away. I remember going into work and just, God, I wish that this was over with before the day even started. And, I feel like there's a lot of people that do that today. But I was doing that, working second shift, working long hours. And so as soon as I would get home, it was, it's time to get high. It's time to, drink. It's time to, flush it all away. So I can forget about all the nonsense that I deal with throughout the week. And, just being okay. And one day it just kind of hit me, man. I was like, I have to get high every 20 minutes in order for me to be happy, in order for me to overlook my surroundings and realizing that, the depression, that attitude, everything that I was doing was like completely wrong. That it was just like a brick wall. It just kind of hit me. And I was just like, is it really this bad? Is life so bad that you have to flush your feelings away with drugs or, with alcohol or with food or, with life in general? You kind of get sucked up into that stuff. And it got to the point to where I was just like, this life is average. I didn't set out to live an average life. I didn't set out to be a person that goes in and punches a time clock every single day. That's not me. That's not who I feel like I was destined to be. And when I looked at myself when I was real young and had all these goals, not once did that ever cross my mind. Not once did I ever think, yeah, that's what I want to do. So basically what I did was I decided one day that I've had enough. I decided one day that, I had my siblings underneath me. My little brother's coming up. He's playing football. And, it's just like I had dreams and ambitions. And, like, what happened to them along the way? So I decided that I'm leaving this life. I dropped everything. And I quit that job. quit hanging out with the people that was telling me that you're an idiot. You know, I can't believe that you're even thinking about doing this. You're too old for that. You're this, you're that. You're not this. You know, and now there is no place in my life for that type of a person. The people that constantly tell you that you can't do something, the people that constantly harp on you and are negative, you cut that out. I'm done with that. And if you're not for me, then you're against me, type of deal. And I was watching videos and other things, and you know, this guy had said something about today's the youngest that you're ever going to be. And I just kind of thought about that. It's like, wow, that's right. You know, today is as young as you're going to be. So what's going to make me stop from just going and chasing after it? You know, what's going to make me stop from, you know, pursuing the dreams that I once had? And nothing. So nothing's going to stop me from doing that. That I don't care if I have to start completely back over from nothing. And that's exactly what I did. You know, I quit that job. Did everything that I needed to do to get away from that situation, and I'm just going to start over. You know, I love going to the gym. I love physicality. I love competition, and all the things that I love, I wasn't engaging or tapping into that at all. So it was time to switch gears. It was time to do what I want to do, regardless of whether I wasn't going to make as much money or, you know, whatever the case may be. That being happy, being productive, doing the things that you want to do with your life, it just kind of busted through and was like, you can do this, man. You can roll with that. And so I set some goals and started that life. You know, when you're young, that's what people tell you, that, oh, you can do anything you want to do, you can be anything you want to be. This is America. This is the land of opportunity. But once you hit your 20s, it's like all that goes away, and you're expected to do this. You're expected to have a regular career. You're expected to, and it's like, that's not the way that life works. You know, that's not the way that I feel like I need to go anyways. So I just decided that it don't matter. It don't matter what you got to say. It don't matter what you do in your life. I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'm going to do the things that I need to do to better my life, better myself. And I started going to the gym every day. I started to, you know, realize what was more important. You know, that family was important too. And, you know, when you get locked into that crazy lifestyle, that you don't realize that time's going by so fast. I turned around twice. 10 years done went by. It's like I'm 28 years old, going to be turning 30 soon. And it's like, what have I done? What have I accomplished? And in the end game, I believe that doesn't matter. In the end game, I believe that it all depends on you. And are you happy with the way that things went? Are you happy with the way that your life is? And I think that if we stop worrying about everything else and honestly look in the mirror and think, is this what I want to do with my life? Is this the way I want to look? Is this the way that I want to continue to strive in this life and be this way? And it's like, if you're not bettering yourself, if my goal is not to be better than I was yesterday, what's the point? And I think that kind of goes through life altogether. You know, if you have a 9-to-5 job that you're content with, or that you're happy with working, you know, why not be better at it today than you were yesterday. You know, if you're wanting to go into the gym and look like a bodybuilder, or wanting to go to, you know, trim down, or to lose weight, or to do this or to do that, you know, why not set a goal where you want to be and track your progress every single day? Now I think then that kind of work and that type of want to and ambition is sometimes drained out of us when we're getting older, because it's you're not expected to, you're not asked those questions, you know, like you were, what do you want to be when you grow up, or you know, that type of deal. And you're still growing, you know. I think us as humans, as individuals, that we're supposed to try to progress through this life, and that you're not expected to live an average life. I'm not. I feel like my life before was average, and that's where the living large thing come into place. It was, you know, am I content with being average? Am I content with the way that things are? Or do I want my life to progress into something incredible? And that's what these videos are going to be for. You know, if you don't feel comfortable taking that step, if you don't feel comfortable taking that leap and doing the journey yourself, then watch me. There's no consequences there. You ain't got to worry about nothing with your life. It's like, I don't care. I'm dropping it all. Dropping every bit of it. So, you know, subscribe to my channel. Check my journey out. And I'll try to update it every other week, every week. We're going to put different videos, workout videos, highlight videos. You know, let's just see where this thing goes. And I just encourage you to strive to be better than you were yesterday. Strive to do things that you thought that you couldn't do, because that's the whole motto of America. That's the whole thing of, you know, living large, doing, you know, all of the people that you look at every day on YouTube. I mean, that's 95% of it is that, you know, success stories, or, you know, I want to be like this guy, or I want to be like her, or, you know, I think as long as we're striving to better ourselves, that I don't really think that you can go wrong with that. So, you know, subscribe to the channel, check us out every week, and this is the real Chase Blackburn, baby. Live large.